Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Hello everyone. For those that don't know me, my name is Christina. I was actually supposed to be a girl. The doctor did wellness classes on my mother's ultrasound day. So, out pumped I came at 40 weeks, and then I guess they had to pull an audible, called me Christina. 3 years later, out popped this little nugget, and my parents being the ever creative type. Christina, so change. So I'm Christina's real brother. And, despite what you've heard, I think she probably claims to have, I think probably 50,000 brothers, mothers, fathers, and sisters. So, I'm the real one. I guess everyone here else made the cut. All right, let me start. My first impression of Nick, I think I came up to visit you guys in New Hampshire, 3-4 months after, at that time, let you figure out if you actually liked each other. And they took me to a nice restaurant in New Hampshire. It's called, and you guys help me out, I think it's called Hoko. It's the dining hall, their big campus dining hall. And I really got to know Nick then because I saw him eat for 45 minutes straight. So I don't know if it was just timidness or just your general shyness, which I think you still portray very well. But I don't see myself as an intimidating older brother. I look like the kind of guy you can pour a bowl of soup on, and I'd apologize to you, probably. So, I got to know him a little bit better after that. His parents, Pat and Jerry, or you guys, invited me to go do just about the most white person thing you could do on the East Coast, and that's skiing in Vermont. And I knew he was a collegiate athlete playing football, and he's getting his master's and whatever from NASA, I guess. And I got to see him just absolutely shred on the mountain. And that was a sight to behold because I thought I was a pretty good snowboarder, but holy crap. And I remember kind of talking to him on the ski slopes, and he seemed really interested in my sister, and I kind of knew then that this was getting serious. And it was nice talking to Pat and Jerry. They opened up, and I could tell that he comes from really good stock. I was kind of thinking this guy might be pretty serious for my sister, and I was getting pretty excited. Not until a couple years later, he actually asked me if I don't know why he asked me. Maybe you could marry her, but yeah. So I don't think that my sister could really ask for anything more. Unless you were 6'4", had a gray bushy beard, played defense for the Sharks, and so Nina, it's your turn. You look absolutely beautiful tonight. Nick, you do too, but God, what was it like growing up with Nina? Let me tell you a quick story. And this one's actually from the perspective of my dad. You'll find out in a second why. So, it's a typical Sunday afternoon. I think you're probably 3 years old. I'm 6 years old. My dad's doing Sunday things, probably fixing ham radios or fixing computers you got from the flea market. And he hears just a blood-curdling scream coming from her room. A lot of my name being thrown around. And siblings fight as they do. I'm sure Will and Martina, you guys can attest to all the racket we used to make. That's next door neighbors. And so he hears my name and she's just screaming. My dad goes upstairs, stomping, yelling for me, trying to come out. And enter stage left, my mother, the saint that she is, said, Chris isn't even in the house right now. So you let us know who you were right away. But you know, high school was so hormonal, but we were both so competitive. But I think that's a healthy part of any relationship. Yeah, that's crazy. I just remember being so mad all the time at you. You're so annoying. So was I, so, you know, it makes sense. I don't know if you've ever witnessed this, but have you ever seen her eat cereal? Like, I'd come down in the morning, and it's like, she's just hunched over, and she's just going at it. It's like a French bulldog that runs 50 feet. She's huffing and puffing. And then it's like a combination with a hyena that hasn't eaten in 5 days. So I hope you've seen that before you commit it. Oh, it's too late. Yeah. But in all honesty, Nina, I'm so incredibly happy for you. It's been so nice watching you grow up, and I feel so special that you call me your big brother so much, but I think what you don't realize is that you're also my big sister. And you've really impressed me over the years, and I look up to you more than you realize. So I want you to know that, really, from the bottom of my heart, I love you, and I'm so happy for you. And on that note, I wanted to give you guys some relationship advice. And I tried to do some self-reflection on myself, because I'm not doing as well as you guys. I had an idea in mind, but I wanted to confirm it before I told you guys. So I did what any rational human being would do. I got drunk and I texted my ex-girlfriends at 2 in the morning. And I wrote down what they said. So this one's from a girl named Jenny. I said, hey, how come we broke up? Jenny's response was, who the heck is this? I neglected to respond to her after that. This next one's from a girl named Erin. I slid into her DMs on Insta. For you old folks, that means I direct messaged her on a social media platform. And I said the same thing. I said, how come I didn't work out between us? She said, we haven't talked in 5 years. Why are you asking me this now? And then she blocked me. Strike two. So the next one, this one's from Nicole. I actually got a good answer, thankfully. So why did we break up? She said, well, you broke up with me after we rarely talked about any real issues in your life, and then you moved 3,000 miles away from me. So that's up for interpretation. And the last one, why did we break up? I'm gonna paraphrase this. She said, you fool. We broke up 3 months ago and you don't know why? You are and were terrible at communicating. So the theme that I'm trying to get at here is communication. I think it's the underlying thing in any relationship. I think we take it for granted every day. And I think it's very important to not just be listening, but actively listening, being engaged in your partner, being engaged physically, being engaged emotionally. And there's so much more communication than we actually think about. Communication, and if you're my dad, humor. But maybe that's why I didn't work out with you guys. To that, Nina, I think I want to raise a toast. You both have so much love to give. Nina, I see it every single day. Nick, I know you do too. I definitely see it all the time. And I can't wait for you guys to share that love with each other. So, to Nina and Nick.
That was awesome.
And I think we're...
audience would like to stand.